Life lately has had so many highlights. It's crazy that amidst some of the all-time highs, new achievements, opportunities I could have never even dreamed of, behind that was also this. About a month ago, I hit the breaking point. As dramatic as this sounds, it felt like every unsolved problem for the last 25 years finally accumulated to the point where suddenly everything was overflowing and I was left with no choice but to face it all head on. I felt stupid. I felt dumb. How weak must I be to have gotten to this point? Some hard lessons from the past month. Number 1, some things aren't meant to last forever, no matter how badly you want them to. Number 2, if I validate my self-worth on external achievements and outcomes, I'll only be setting myself up for failure. Number 3, change is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Number 4, some of the best things in life come from the worst situations. And with that said, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Miki. I'm 25, living in Seattle with my boyfriend, and we have a little dog named Lucky. You're watching Life Unfiltered, which is the vlog series where I navigate my 20s with you.
Good morning. I think we have a lot to talk about. It has been a long time since I picked up the camera. I know it may not seem that way for you guys since we've been having consistent uploads, but I actually have not vlogged since Singapore. I am back. I am very excited to be back, and by no means was I gonna vlog today, but I just felt so compelled to pick up the camera because I genuinely miss you guys so much. Like, I hope you guys miss me too, even though I wasn't really gone. This year, Kevin has obviously been on research, which means that we have been doing most things together. And part of that has been really exciting and super fun. For the last 2 years, while Kev is working 80 hours a week, like I haven't really had someone to go to events with me as my +1. I haven't really had that physical presence. And I feel like now we're kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum where we are doing anything and everything we can together. And part of that is incredible and amazing, and I love it. But I think part of me is also recognizing that I have grown really dependent on Kevin, and a lot of things that I used to be able to do alone, I no longer want to do alone. And that's a really terrifying thought too. Which, by the way, like Kevin is like literally the nicest, sweetest guy ever. Like he's just so happy to participate in anything and everything, but I feel like I need to be better about setting those boundaries for him. Another thing that I actually have not even told my Asian parents about this, so hopefully I will tell them about this before this video goes live. But I actually started seeing a therapist. I didn't think I'd ever say that out loud. I wasn't sure if I was gonna share it with you guys, but if I'm being really honest, y'all, I never judged anyone for going to therapy, but I just felt like I personally didn't need it. I felt like I was stronger than that, and it almost hit like a really bad breaking point before I finally decided to start therapy, and I wish I would have started a little earlier. If you need help, there's a reason why therapy is effective. There's a reason that, like, if you wanted to get better at basketball, you get a coach, right? Like, if you want your mental health to be better, get a therapist. It's truly been revolutionary. I've been very lucky. Like, the first person that I reached out to was actually a great fit, so I'm still seeing her. I don't know how long I'll see her. I already feel much better, so. I think this is gonna be a deep vlog. It's just you and me, and honestly, again, most of you guys know I'm an introvert and a homebody, so you guys are my best friends. So it's been really sad not feeling like I've been present and connected. And oh, I did start a Discord server, and it has been one of the biggest blessings that could have ever happened to me. Like, I'm just so happy to wake up to pictures that you guys send me of your pets. You guys can @mention me. I literally see every single intro you guys send in, every single pet photo. These symbolize something very important to me, and you might be thinking, what the heck, those are literally just basketball shoes, and they are. If you have been following me on the gram, you may know that I actually played in the ISA charity basketball game. As someone with an Enneagram of 3, my biggest fear is shame. So doing things that I'm not good at, especially in front of people that I am trying to impress, is one of the most difficult things for me to overcome. And for, you know, a month and a half prior, I was actually training for this basketball game. And that, in culmination with like a lot of other things that I was just personally dealing with at the same time, it felt like my heart was about to beat out of my chest, and I had never felt that way before. The game actually ended up going great. I really enjoyed it. The boys played so nice, and they let me shoot, and I scored 4 points, which was amazing, which, by the way, I actually missed the first 2 that I shot. But everyone was still very supportive, and I had so much fun above anything else. So hopefully I'll get to play again in the future, and that's why I have these basketball shoes. So I also did order a pair of Ultra Boosts. Will you guys leave me a comment down below and tell me what y'all think? Like, they look a little bit like a Lego, but I kind of like it. I can't decide if I should just get a neutral color, but again, because these were like a weird color, they were on sale for something ridiculously cheap. Okay, and then we have this package from CVS Pharmacy. Oh my gosh, it's like a wellness kit. I swear everybody is sick right now. We've got a COVID-19 test kit. We have, oh my god, literally so many goodies. Thank you so much, CVS, for coming through. This feels like ice cold. I feel like this is having like a liquid nitrogen reaction or something. I don't know what's going on. This spring water I use every morning. If like midday I don't have makeup on and I want to moisturize my face, I'll just spray this. Came through with some sunscreen. You can never use too much of that. Vitamin C. I have stopped going to the nail salon. Going to the nail salon is like, it costs $200 and you have to spend like, feels like what feels like 8 hours. So I don't really enjoy it. I prefer to do press-ons because they're so fast and easily accessible. Guys, look how cute this is. Thank you so much to the Glamnetic team. I'm such a big fan, like genuinely. This little nugget was in California with my parents for a month while we were in Singapore and traveling, but he is now back and thriving because Seattle is still sunny somehow. I have not seriously worked out since, actually I guess it was after Singapore. We joined the gym, went once, but just haven't been able to go consistently. It's just kind of annoying to go. So, I usually like doing home workouts. I am obsessed with the Lexus Ren ab workout. I use the one that has like the beeps and the pop music, and occasionally I'll do some other ones, but even just like 10 minutes a day, abs or legs or something, I feel like really just like gets my heart rate up and I feel a lot better in general.
It's interesting because being a nurse is a job that requires extensive teamwork and thrives on positive human interactions. On the flip side, being a creator is extremely isolating. Most of the time, you're talking to a camera by yourself, editing for hours on end, and you can easily fall into a toxic loop of analyzing numbers and comparison. I found incredible support and comfort dedicating time to speak to other creators who can not only empathize with some of these challenges, but validate a lot of the oddly specific feelings with having your life being aired on the internet and receiving heaps of positive and negative feedback. I always told myself that I don't have the time for these interactions. I could be doing something better. But I was wrong. That was a lie that I told myself. At the end of the day, there's nothing more important than having solid relationships with others, whether that's with your family, your friends, or you guys, my beloved subscribers.
Guys, look who it is! How do you feel now that you're a doctor again?
Not great.
Yay! I wanted to have a nice romantic night, and Kevin instead has been playing this like Marvel game every day on his phone for like hours on end.
What romantic?
Can't please show us? Can't please show us the game?
No.
Can't you give us a little tour?
It's a Marvel Snap. It's like a...
You've been playing it for a long time. It's been like a month. Good morning. New day, same outfit. This is usually how how life is. But Kevin is currently on a 36 and the home is very messy, as you guys can see kind of around me. So we're gonna go through and do the routine. Okay, so proud. Look at the desk area. She's looking very clean, very spiffy. I wish I just like had that sense of like design and like making things look good. Like I feel like I just don't have that, and I need to hire someone to do it because I spend so much time at home that it really would be worthwhile to me. But part of my 20s is learning to outsource things that I just cannot, either do not enjoy doing or just I'm not good at. But the state of affairs in this home is actually ridiculous. Like, how did we even get to this point? Like, why is it so messy? Like, help. I always clean like a little bit and then like I never want to actually finish it. I need to look into why my psyche is that way. That she's clean. I didn't vlog this next part because it was a bit intense, and okay, I have to preface that I'm like taking stuff out of the bin so that I can reorganize stuff. It's not like I'm actually like I left it this messy. I feel the need to put that disclaimer out there, but I'll insert a picture of what this area looked before, and here's the after. So here's the after. It's obviously a lot cleaner. This spot in particular on the staircase has not been empty since we moved in, so love that for me. Still need to figure out this stuff on top. I think I'll probably just leave it there but get like better organizers and containers. I am out of breath. I cannot breathe. And then we have the bedroom. I really don't know that I have any excuses. It's just really dirty. So yeah, we're gonna clean it. But okay, here's the thing, okay? Both Kevin and I live in this home, so I feel like it's not purely only my responsibility. It's definitely both of ours. Okay, the state of affairs is concerning. This year, it's just been really hard to like have time for myself because Kevin's been home, which has been awesome. But then like the normal like mundane tasks of every day I don't really have time to do because I'm just spending all of it with him, which in some ways is a blessing and in other ways is certainly a curse. Okay, and finally we have to take care of the clothing situation. So most humans in the world are actually horrible at multitasking, so I feel like for me, if I'm being honest, even listening to music will kind of distract me from what I'm doing. Also, the podcast I listened to this morning taught me that evidence shows that actually focusing on what you're doing will bring more happiness in that task, even if it isn't something that you necessarily enjoy doing. So today I haven't really been listening to music and just been kind of focused on getting things done. Impressed. I think this is pretty good. Is there still a big pile of stuff over there? Yes, but I'm gonna do that off camera so that I can actually get it done. Overall, oh, guys, the pillow cover, like it has like a cover and the zipper clearly broke off in the actual wash, but so whatever. Okay, we'll live. We will just accept it and move on. Where's the other cover? I like to double cover these. Also, my friend recommended this book to me, and it's kind of religious. I've honestly only read like a chapter so far, but it's just talking about like learning to love and forgiveness and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, sometimes I feel like it do be taking a miracle to save what is going on in my life, so very fitting. But yes, let's put the duvet cover on. I do really like this cover because It has the ties in the corner, so the blanket, it still kind of slips, I'm not gonna lie. But not like to the extent that it normally would, basically. And Buffy is pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but their stuff is really, really good. And the comforter is really comfy, so I might consider getting another one for, oh look, a sock. Just so we can each have our own, but I haven't fully committed to that idea. I'm not gonna make the bed because I'm about to sleep in it. So I don't know if this is the end of the vlog. I'll see if I want to vlog tomorrow, but if it is the end, thank you for hanging out with me. Why am I out of breath? I genuinely had a great time. I missed vlogging. I missed being back with you guys. If there are videos you want to see, sit down, vlog, whatever it might be, I hope that you'll comment them. And make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. I see that I think only like 60% of my viewers are subscribed, so please, 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 pretty please subscribe. It'd make my day. I can't believe it's almost the holiday season. Let me know if you guys feel strongly about Vlogmas versus not. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, here's the reality. I still have not been able to empty. I can never get rid of this tub. Like, it's just one of those, it's meant to stay.